What up, world? It's Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live. The one and only Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live. And I'm doing a video now. My message I'm doing is about a nice bowl. I got this bowl from Cava. Click the like button, hit the like button. If you love Mediterranean, Greek food, click the like button. If you love falafels, you can see the falafels right there. I'm holding this with one hand, but you can see the falafel right there. Falafels. But yeah, this is from the restaurant called Cava. Yes, I'm plant-based, vegan, highly alkaline. Click the like button, like this video. Got the cucumbers. Got cucumbers, tomatoes, arugula, romaine lettuce. Got some onions. Got some Kalamata olives. Got the falafels of course. And I got 3 different hummus. I got the harissa, spicy tomato hummus. I got the red pepper hummus. And I got the traditional, regular, plain hummus. And yes, this is my bowl right here. I love Cava. In fact, I actually used to work there back in the day at Cava. But yes, Cava is a Mediterranean spot. And yes, I'm plant-based vegan, so I love, getting some Cava. I love Mediterranean Greek places. I love, the different Mediterranean Greek options, the plant-based vegan options. I love some olives. I love hummus. You know what I'm saying? I love falafels. So yes, that's why I'm eating this. Cava, much love. Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity. Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for supporting. Click the like button. But yes, I'm feeling great because I'm fasted. For those of y'all that know, like I said, I'm plant-based vegan for 8 years now. 8 years now. Highly alkaline. And I'm committed for life to the plant-based vegan alkaline journey, and I'm fasted right now. I do what works best for me. And a lot of times what works best for me, I do 1 meal a day. I do a lot of intermittent fasting. And I'll eat every 24 hours. Sometimes it's less, maybe I might go 12 or 16 or 20 hours or 22 hours, just only drinking liquids, no food at all. And then after, 24 hours or 20 hours or 18 hours or something like that, 20 hours, usually I've been consistently getting at 24 hours, literally. I haven't eaten since last night. Right now it's 7 p.m. at night, 7 o'clock at night. And I haven't eaten yet all day. And it's been since last night, since I ate, around this time. So I'm feeling great. I'm feeling light. I'm feeling energized. I'm feeling focused. I'm feeling healthy, and that's really what's great, to clear our body out when we fast. When we do intermittent fasting, we give our body time to reset, when our organs, our digestive system, when it's always constantly eating, putting food down your mouth, putting food down your throat, always eating meals, all these snacks, all these junk foods, all these processed foods, all these acidic foods, it just gets clogged up in people's intestines. Many people are literally full of crap. Yes. Many people are literally full of shit. Yes. You know what I'm saying? This is a fact. We have extremely long intestines, like a fire hose. You can Google the amount of feet it is. It's like over 20 feet, or it's high. It's many feet. Okay. It's like a fire hose, maybe 17 feet, 20 feet, something like that. Bottom line is we have long intestines, however many feet it is. The point is, when you're constantly eating, and on top of that, you're eating the wrong foods, you're eating bad foods, guess what? All of that is going to get stuck in your gut, in your colon. It's going to get clogged up, and many people have years of undigested bowels. I'm keeping it real. You know, many people have years of waste and bowel movements and junk in their body that they have to detox, you know. So my point is, there's a lot of ways to help heal and detox, but one way I'm going to talk about right now: fasting, liquid fasting. You can go longer. Yes, sometimes I go longer. I can go longer than 24 hours. I can go for days, weeks, months. You know, I'll go to wherever I am choosing to go. You know, I love to eat alkaline plant-based foods, and I'm pretty light and lean. So I'm not gonna starve myself. I'm gonna make sure I still eat the right foods, but just I'm always being mindful of how often and how much I'm eating, you know. So like I said, this is a falafel bowl from Cava, and like I'm about to reward my body, reward my temple from a great day at work, great day's work, exercising, fasting, you know, staying hydrated with all the spring water and herbal teas and juices and sea moss. Yes. And then eating a nice, lovely meal like this, a Cava falafel salad bowl. You know, romaine lettuce, arugula, tomato, the onions, the cucumber, the Kalamata olives, you know what I'm saying? The falafels, the different types of hummus. Yes, you know, it's great stuff, good stuff, nourishing. You know, it's healthy. You know what I mean? It's high frequency. It's great to remove mucus from our body. So, yes, like I said, fasting helps out. You know, like, yes, it takes discipline. You got to be disciplined. You build yourself up over time. You're disciplined, just like in anything else. For those, you know, for people that do ballet or play the piano, or, you know, they play basketball or baseball or volleyball or whatever, you know, whatever you do, you know, whatever your career is or whatever your, you know, gift or talent or passion, hobby is, it takes time to build discipline to master it and become better, you know. So my point is like a great way of helping to master ourselves, to heal ourselves, to detox ourselves, is we got to know about our body. Everybody is going to have a different body. It's not, you know, it's not going to be the same exact, you know, lifestyle for everybody. You know, you have to do what works best for you. I'm just giving you the science. I'm giving you the facts. I'm giving you the spiritual truth, you know. And yeah, like the alkaline plant-based vegan lifestyle, that's scientifically proven to heal and cure all of your sickness. You know, God is nature. God is the ultimate doctor. Real talk. God is the ultimate doctor. God don't want us sick. God don't want me sick, so I'm not going to be sick. I'm choosing to take responsibility for my health. I'm choosing to live a happy life. I'm choosing to live a good life, you know, by eating clean. You know what I'm saying? So I feel better. I'm thinking better. I have more energy, and I'm enjoying life more because I'm practicing self-care, self-love by being a plant-based alkaline vegan. You know what I'm saying? And I'm helping out the environment. I'm improving the environment around me everywhere in the world, in the universe. You know, I'm positively impacting all of humanity in a phenomenal way. Real talk, Sky Blackwell, eternal authenticity. Thank you to all my supporters. Thank you to all people that's invested into me. Thank you to all my family, authentic squad, authentic tribe, my tribe people. Thank you to my one true love, my special lady that's meant for me, the woman of my dreams. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? And fasting, like I said, it helps out. You know, fasting is important. Like, especially if you're trying to detox or colon cleanse, you need to juice fast and at least try out, you know, going 12 to 24 hours liquid fasting. You know, 12 to 24 hours liquid fasting. 12 to 24 hours liquid fasting. That's what I'm gonna challenge you to do. Do 12 to 24 hours liquid fasting, where you, let's say at 8 o'clock at night is when you last ate, 8 p.m., you finished eating, you're going to sleep, right? Cool. You wake up, then you can't eat at least until 8 a.m. But honestly, you should push yourself to go to 16 hours. Push yourself to go to 12 p.m. noon. Just drink juices and teas and water, or it's all right. You can eat fruits if you want to, but just play around with that instead of constantly eating. Go 24 hours not eating, really try it out. 24 hours. Everybody's going to be different, but we can all become our best self by, doing what works best for us and, figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, a heavier person, someone that carries a lot more weight, someone who has a lot more weight and body fat and mass, they can go longer fasting because they need to lose that weight, but someone who is slimmer or skinnier, yes, they can still fast for a long time, but that's more on a higher spiritual level. They don't, it's not as much needed. Yes, fasting is good for everybody, but I'm just saying you got to figure out what works best for you. Okay. Heavy people really need to fast. Okay. I'm keeping it real. Y'all don't want to hear the truth. I'm going to tell y'all the truth. Y'all need to stop eating that processed fast food, sodas, chips, candy, processed meats, hot dogs, corn dogs, bacon, pizza. All that crap is designed to kill you, and you know it. Okay. So it takes discipline. It takes commitment. It takes integrity to improve your diet and be disciplined and be plant-based, alkaline, vegan, so fast. Like I said, to each his own. Everybody has their own schedule with what they want to work with their eating regimen. Me, I'm always going to eat alkaline, plant-based, vegan, but sometimes I'm going to fast, or consistently I'm always going to be liquid fasting, and a lot of times I'm doing one meal a day, but I'm really a free spirit, but I'm really on the same path consistently of a lot of fasting and eating the right foods. I just eat instinctually, obviously after I'm just done making love to my lady, my wife, of course I'm going to want to eat so I'm able to replenish my energy. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm going to eat in life. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like we got to figure out what works best for us and be conscious, be aware, be more aware. Hey, I don't have to go and eat this junk food. Hey, you're driving around or walking around or whatever, all these distractions, instead of just emotionally just buying, impulsively buying some trash food, fast food, French fries and burgers and hot dogs and all that, tacos and all that stuff, milkshakes, all that, wings, chicken wings, all that crap, instead of just emotionally, impulsively spending your money just to eat when you're not even hungry. Many people, it's sad. Many people have a food dependency, a food illness, because they have an unhealthy attachment to food. They are not even hungry, but they're eating. This is some real stuff. People are hungry, but they're not even eating. People are not even hungry. People are not even hungry, but they're eating. My bad, I caught myself. People are not even hungry, but they're eating. My point is, people are eating too much food too often. People are being greedy. People are stuffing their face with food when they need to detox. They need to fast. They need to take a break. That's the best way for detoxing, And then when you do eat something healthy like this, not junk food, not processed artificial foods, not, stuff with chemicals, poison, acid stuff. No, eat a nice salad or some fruits, or make you a plant-based meal, alkaline meal. However, you can do all the different types of meals a plant-based alkaline way. But yeah, like I said, fasting is important. Just be mindful day to day with your fasting. Like me, I'm not going to be here eating all day. That's done. You know what I'm saying? That's the old me. That is so a long time ago, over 8 years ago, 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Just eating snacks all day, eating meals, fast foods, desserts, chips, juices, sodas, artificial juices, drink, all that stuff. Like eating that all day it's because you feel sad and you feel depressed and you're trying to cope with your emotions, with your mood, you're trying to, and it's not something you need to stick with. You don't need to try to defend this. You need to learn to be disciplined and learn to fast and stop trying to, use your feelings, use your emotions as an excuse of eating toxic food. You need to stop using your emotions, your feelings as an excuse to stop polluting your body, eating crap, artificial bad foods that's making you sick. You know what I'm saying? That's the real truth. Like, I know I can speak because I'm coming from experience. I used to be a little bit heavier. I used to be, a little bit chubbier back in the day. Now I'm real slim and I'm healthy, I'm balanced, I'm strong, I'm fully charged. You know what I'm saying? So like, I know when you sad, when you're going through depression, this is some deep stuff. Yeah, Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity. I'm deep. I'm so versatile, but like when you might be sad, depressed, stressed out, all these different emotions, paranoid, anxious, whatever, anxious, paranoid, all these different things. And you just want to eat because you're seeing all these commercials on television, all these ads in the newspaper and online, on social media and in the stores, and it's all done by design to keep you distracted, unfortunately, but my point is, you gotta get a hold of yourself. You gotta, wake yourself up. You gotta pinch yourself and say, hey, wake up. I'm not about to be eating this crap food. I'm not about to be eating toxic foods that's bad for me. I don't care, if it's cheaper or it's convenient. No, you have to make the commitment. You have to make the effort to fast, to be aware of, not eating as much and having time periods so you can have bowel movements, so you can use the restroom and eliminate the poop, cleanse your colon, eliminate the bowels. This is true. You have to be able to push yourself and challenge yourself, to be aware of the fasting, do the liquid fasting. But also, like I said, you have to wake yourself up and you have to tell yourself, hey, I'm going to choose healthier foods like this, alkaline, plant-based, vegan foods, salads, fruits, herbs, vegetables, smoothies, alkaline, vegan tacos, mushroom chickpea nachos, oyster mushrooms, lion's mane mushrooms. There's all the different types of vegan meals, alkaline vegan soups and stews and soups and different porridges. You know what I'm saying? Different types of stuff you can do. Stir fries, veggie stir fry, alkaline vegan pizza, tacos, the vegan Ethiopian food. It's a whole lot of stuff. It's a long list. I'm not about to start telling you everything, but like when you make that effort of fasting and when you break your fast, you eat the right foods. That's the right way to truly heal the best. Okay. Like you can't be fasting and then eat junk food. You know, you can't be taking CMOS then drinking alcohol. You know, you can't be taking CMOS then smoking cigarettes. This doesn't work like that. You know, go all out. Do your best. You know, no excuses. You know what I mean? No excuses. Real talk. There's always a way, you know, to improve your diet and become more disciplined with your nutrition. You know what I mean? I'm always making a way to take care of my nutrition with I'm fueling myself, I'm feeding myself God's best nourishment every day. I'm feeding myself God's best nourishment every day, you know, and yeah, it's a process. You gotta get into the rhythm, get into your flow. You know, you're gonna go through the stages of detoxing, of losing weight, of detoxing inflammation, mucus, parasites, bowel movements, cancer, all types of stuff. It's not glamorous. It's not glamorous. I'm here to coach you. I'm here to help you. You can always connect with me on Instagram, Sky Blackwell, at Eternal Authenticity. I will coach you to detox. But yes, like, it's not always glamorous, you know, but my point is you got to be doing it for you. That, you know, you truly want to get closer to God. You truly want to be a better person, a better human, and you truly want to heal and be more compassionate to other beings, life forms. You want to be more compassionate, more peaceful to other humans, animals, plants, God, everything. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's a lifelong commitment of getting right with yourself and getting right with God, you know? So that's what I gotta say. Like, that's some stuff to listen to. Take notes on. Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity, a falafel Cava bowl from the restaurant called Cava, Mediterranean restaurant, Greek restaurant. You know, it's dope. Got the falafel and all that good stuff. And yeah, like I said, just like, you know, figure out what works best for you, but just get into the mindset of fasting. You know, push yourself. Like I said, if you last ate some food at like 8:00 p.m. at night or 9:00 p.m. at night, you know, sometime at night, push yourself to go 16 or 20 or 24 hours, you know, go and fast, or go more than one day, go 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, a whole week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, liquid fasting, no foods, you know, if you want to. You don't have to starve, you don't have to eat less, but just at least apply fasting to your life in some way, consistently, you know. So me, I'm living my authentic truth. I'm always living my authentic truth. I'm not copying anybody. I'm doing what works best for me. So consistently, typically I love doing one meal a day, you know, every 24 hours. It works best for my body, my rhythm. You know, like I said, sometimes I'll break my fast sooner than then, and I'll reward myself, you know, with more plant-based foods, vegan, plant-based alkaline foods, you know. Or sometimes I'll push myself even more and you know, really want to challenge myself even more so, and I'll go longer than one day. I'll go, you know, 3 days liquid fasting, 7 days liquid fasting, just juices, waters, teas, smoothies, you know. So, but right now, I'm loving doing one meal a day. And like I said, you give your body time to reset. You give your organs, your colon, all your vessels, your blood vessels and everything. You give everything time to rest, reset, recharge, detox, you know, and just be light. You got to be light. You can't be all heavy and bulky and, you know, hard and, you know, sick. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be all clogged up. No oxygen. You know what I'm saying? So just listen to that, you know, listen to this message, rewind it, you know, and process it. Apply it. You know, I'm about to break my fast now, like I said, but I'm feeling great. You know, spiritually, this helps out. Physically, mentally, emotionally, fasting and the plant-based alkaline vegan lifestyle will help you out, so that's why I'm doing it. And yeah, Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity, that's just some stuff to listen to. A Cava bowl, Mediterranean plant-based falafel hummus bowl. Yes. Yes, it's good. I'm grateful. God is good. Thank you, God. But yeah, consider that. Move forward with this new knowledge. Reminders. I'm giving y'all reminders. When you're going day to day, it's when everybody's, passing out snacks or trying to distract you with junk food, when people trying to give you candy and cakes and ice cream and all these snacks, these processed snacks, bad foods, they're trying to distract you. They just want you, just giving you all this free food because it's bad. You know what I'm saying? Bad for you. Instead, you got to be like, nah, I'm not about to eat that. I'm about to eat a mango. I'm about to eat some grapes or some strawberries or some blueberries or some peaches or some avocados or cucumbers. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to be in that mindset, like that. Some figs, some dates. You got to be in that mindset. When people is trying to distract you with junk food or the world is trying to distract you with toxic food, you got to be able to say no. You got to put your foot down and really step up and be disciplined. Choose the higher road. That's what I'm doing. I'm taking the higher road. I'm taking the higher road in life. I'm on the right path. I'm on the right path forever. So I love the plants. I love the plant-based lifestyle, alkaline, high frequency lifestyle. Yes. So I'm happy to share this knowledge and help other people to detox and become healthier. Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity. So yes, fast and eat right. That's what I gotta say. Fast and eat right. Much love. Stay disciplined. Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity. Falafel bowl from Cava. I'm about to break my fast. Message me, connect with me on Instagram at Eternal Authenticity, Sky Blackwell. Message me to schedule a one-on-one nutrition and wellness detox consultation session. I will help you. I will guide you. I will coach you to become healthier and to detox, and you will boost your immune system and you will increase your quality of life. I will assist you to become healthier. Message me on Instagram, Sky Blackwell, at Eternal Authenticity. Hit me up to order alkaline herbal tea, alkaline herbs, detox herbs for all my recipes and for my herbs knowledge, wisdom. I got ebooks for my herbs benefits. I got ebooks for my recipes, plant-based alkaline recipes. So connect with me, send me some good vibes, some good love and appreciation on Instagram. I will send you some peaceful energy at Eternal Authenticity. Click the like button if you love fasting. Click the like button if you love the plant-based alkaline lifestyle. Click the like button if you love falafel and hummus. Click the like button if you love falafel and hummus and living healthy. Click the like button if you love God. Like this video if you love God, and like this video to show some appreciation. Much love. It's Eternal Authenticity, broadcasting live. Peace. Take care of your health. Take care of yourself. Fast and eat right. Plant-based alkaline vegan lifestyle. Peace. What up, y'all? Sky Blackwell, Eternal Authenticity. Thank you. In this Cava falafel salad bowl video, I forgot to mention the dressing I got was the lemon herb tahini and the tahini Caesar. So I got the tahini. I forgot to mention that in the video, but yeah, I got the lemon herb tahini and the tahini Caesar as my dressing for that Cava bowl, falafel vegan bowl. Peace.